Hey everybody, it's Faded Glory, the American Patriot again, from Stars and Stripes Action. Here to talk about this resistance movement. What are you all resisting? The democratic process or the newfound American prosperity? Barack Obama, love him or hate him, put more money on our national debt than all of the presidents before him combined. $20 trillion in debt. 8 years of less than 2% GDP growth. Millions of people added to the welfare rolls, millions of people dropped out of the workforce. And in less than 8 months, love him or hate him, Donald Trump has brought our GDP to 3%, has brought millions of jobs back to America. Consumer confidence is the highest it's been in 16 years. So I'm just wondering, what is it that we're resisting here? If you really want to resist something, resist being used as an ignorant dupe at the voting booth. For people like Crying Chucky Schumer, Nutsy Nancy Pelosi, Waxy Maxine Waters, Adam Shifty-Eyed Shift, and the like. These are some of the most ignorant representatives I've seen in my lifetime. And, well, you know what? Don't take my word for it. Have a look for yourself.
As our nation honors its unbroken line of fallen heroes, and I see many of them in the audience here today.
We've traveled to every corner of the United States. I've now been in 57 states. I think one left to go. Alaska and Hawaii, I was not allowed to go.
Abraham Lincoln helped to build the interstate or the Intercontinental Railroad in the middle of the Civil War.
I would urge my Republican colleagues, no matter how strongly they feel, you know, we have 3 branches of government. We have a House, we have a Senate, we have a president.
I stand here as a freed slave because this Congress came together. Today we have 2 Vietnams, side by side, North and South, exchanging and working. We may not agree with all that North Vietnam is doing, but they are living in peace. I would look for a better human rights record for North Vietnam, but they're living side by side. How well it is that we have lasted some 400 years, operating under a Constitution.
I'm with the 11th Amendment, so is it the 11th Amendment that 14th is it? Whatever it is, I'm with the Constitution of the United States.
We avow the First Amendment. We stand with that and say that people have a right to have a gun to protect themselves in their homes, in their jobs, wherever, and that they, in their workplace.
I want to get this right. In a 2006 press release, you declared Democrats have a common sense plan to help bring down skyrocketing gas prices. What happened?
Well, it's almost 3 times what it was when President Bush took office. It was $1 something when he took office. Now it's $2.56 on average, but it's higher in California.
$3.50 they're saying now.
$3.50, down 6 cents.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
As Barack says, a 3-letter word, jobs, J-O-B-S, jobs.
I also am told that Chuck Graham, state senator, is here. Chuck, stand up, Chuck, let him see you. Oh, God love you. What am I talking about?
This is a island that at its widest level is, 12 miles between one shore and the other. Is that correct?
I don't have the exact dimensions, but to your point, sir, I think Guam is a small island.
Very small island. My fear is that the whole island will become so overly populated that it will tip over and capsize.
The Guam population, I think, currently about 175,000, and again, with 8,000 Marines and their families, it's an addition of about 25,000 more into the population.
The whole island will become so overly populated that it will tip over and capsize.